So it's been about 3 weeks, depending on when this uploads, since I've shared the Taunt Cancel Dash. The videos have, I think, around 240, 250 views between the two of them. So that's really good. I gotta be a better YouTuber though. I gotta push you to make sure you comment and like, because this is pretty huge. And I want this to get out there, so, you know. If you think this is gonna be useful, you know, share it with your friends. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. You probably don't know what a Taunt Cancel Dash is. I'm gonna just show you really quick. But my last video is more of a tutorial. So I'll show it on Finn for now. So what you do is you just dodge, you do your dash jump, and then out of the dash jump, taunt, and you go pretty far. Do it right. A little nervous. There we go. See that? Okay, so that's all it is. And again, you want to know more? Watch my last video. So this is going to be a tier list, kind of explaining which characters get the most use out of this tech. Pretty much. It's not, you know, bad characters, good character. It's just applies to this tech and who's the best with it. So for this video, I'm going to start at the bottom of the tier list just because I have less to say about these characters than the better ones. So all the way at the bottom, we have Tom, who just unfortunately, you know, I've gotten, you know, I used to think it was really bad. He does seem to go about as far, maybe a little under the average distance. So see that he gets kind of a short hop. It's not amazing. It goes about, most characters get to like this line right here. He's around 20, 25, 26. So yeah, he's gonna be by himself indeed. Up next is Velma and Gizmo. They go a little, I think they might go around the same distance as, yeah, they go a little farther. It all depends on like how long you hold the button, how long you hold left or right, and you might go a little farther, but they don't quite get to 30. They're still just below 30. They're just about 25, 26, about the same as Tom. I'm putting them above Tom just because I think their aerial's a little better. They get a little more use out of it. That's about it. Nice movement option. They can get away. They have to. Go Gizmo for a second as well. See, yeah, he goes, gets a nice little hop. Right. Nice little hop. Nothing crazy. That's it for C tier and D tier. It's gonna be Velma above Gizmo. Alright, and up next is the B tier characters, and the B tier characters are mostly the same. Pretty much. There's variations in how fast they can do it, but pretty much, yeah, I would say all of them in B tier go around, you know, 30 units on the training stage. Where's Shaggy? See this? Yeah, he gets, yeah, from here to here, yeah, around this area. I don't really know where to count, like where their feet are, where like the center of their body is, but yeah, roughly 30 units. And these characters, you know, they can go in with their aerials, have a nice movement option to start a combo. Jake can go in, do his nair into his forward air. So the characters in B tier, which are going to be most of the cast, is Arya, Shaggy. Let's see, I could probably know this by heart. Shaggy, Taz, Morty, LeBron. LeBron might be like right here. Garnet, Wonder Woman. Am I forgetting anybody? Jake.
Jake. Yeah. So that's B tier. Up in B plus, I'm gonna put Harley Quinn. And other characters, you know, might be in B plus. Maybe you think LeBron has some good use for this. Once you know, I'm not a LeBron main, but I'm just gonna switch back to the game, and I'm gonna pull up. Oh wow, Jake gets so big. That's funny. I'm gonna pull up Harley Quinn. And you'll see that, yeah, she goes about the same. Yeah, maybe a little farther than the rest of the cast. But I just think that, you know, her kit, it complements her kit very well. You can run away, do her zoning game. What's that other aerial? How do you do that one? This one, I don't know. Yeah. Do her combo starter. I don't really use Harley, but you see that, you know, use your imagination if you're a Harley main. I just think her use of it is just a cut above the rest in B tier. So you know, I could be wrong about this. Maybe other characters are in B plus. If you know, hey, I'm a LeBron main, you say, and I think it's really good with LeBron. I can get in and, you know, do his combo starter. You know, that's fine. I'm not gonna say I know everything about the entire cast, but you know, this is just my impression based on this tech that I found. So Harley Quinn, all by herself in B plus. Up next, we're gonna put the A tier characters, and that's gonna be first Rain Dog. Well, actually, all right, I'm gonna put Rain Dog first. So Rain Dog, I didn't really think he was that good at first. You see, he has kind of the B tier, maybe C tier. Yeah, it's like a B tier one, a B tier dash, maybe a little under B tier. What I didn't realize at the time is you could up B out of the dash like this. I'm gonna just do it right there. See that? He gets, you know, gets some distance. You can also do it, you know, side B is pretty good. Out of this, you can also do it like this, just with a regular dash jump. You do get lower to the ground, which is situationally useful. You want to maybe down air someone off stage or something. But yeah, that's it for Rain Dog. Up next, I'm gonna put him above Rain Dog in A tier, and that's Steven. So a theme with the S tier characters is that they have a pretty average base jump, a base taunt cancel dash, but using some sort of tech, mostly using a hover, they get pretty far. See, they can hover into it. Steven can do his nair into his jabs. He can down air, start his combos like that. I think he gets a little more out of it. I'm not sure. It looks like it kind of stops his momentum a little bit. Yeah. Just note that he has a dash, he has a hover that he can use with this, and it makes him, you know, above average at using this tech. You know, Steve mains, of course. I'll just repeat myself. You know better. You know this character better than me. You see for yourself what you think of it. Okay, and moving right along to S tier. We're gonna be putting the only character in S tier who does not have a hover, and that is Finn the Human. So I'm just gonna show real quick that his dash, for some reason, is way better than the B tier characters. His base dash, without any sort of gimmick, goes. So most characters go about 30 units here. I think he gets. Yeah, see, this is like I'm gonna try to do it on purpose, and you get kind of like an imperfect one where you don't quite time it right. You get this hover, see that? Yeah, and just that goes like 35 units, but his perfect one goes, I'll say around 40, 38, 40, depending on where you think his character model is. So it's really good on Finn.
Did he just taunt? If he goes against us, don't be afraid to... He wants to show off, he learned that trick. He never get me with side. Ooh! Insane movement. Prediction, should be request to say so? Yeah, of course I did. My dash jump with a taunt? What? Really? Remember like when we did all these like short hops and stuff with attacks?
Yeah.
That made you fly really far, like fin upper and stuff. Kinda made that harder to do, but they didn't remove that you can cancel it with taunt. And taunt gives you no end lag.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long day.
Yeah, I fought a Superman in my stream who did it to me. He like flew past me, sided me from the other direction.
So up next in S tier, I'm gonna put Bugs. Bugs above Finn. So Bugs also has a hover. Base one, it's hard to tell with hover characters, but it looks like his base is without any sort of hard to like not hover at all, but his base one seems a little bit better. I'm not sure. Hold the hover like that. He can go across the stage. He can do his, you know, his very difficult combo starter. If I can... I know, this is... Oh my god, I'm sweating. This is so hard. Yeah, he can do his combo starter. He can go in, shark with up air, which oh, it doesn't. All right, I'm not gonna slander Bugs right now. That's not what this is about. So he can zone with it too. He can kind of get away, set up his traps. I don't know how to use Bugs. How do you do his anvil or his safe? Ultra special. Okay, yeah, set that up. You know, whatever. You know how to zone with Bugs. But yeah, I think this makes, you know, one of the best characters in the game a little better. I have instant cooldowns on, by the way, just to kind of show things off without having to worry about it. Do I have it? No, I don't. My bad. Okay. I'm just gonna show this real quick. His up B. Yeah, if you want to do that. But yeah, that's it for Bugs. So above Bugs is the top of S tier. You could argue with me and say that, you know, Bugs might be above Iron Giant. If you watch my last video, I kind of showed this with Iron Giant, but you know, if you play him the way the devs kind of want you to play him, this is as fast as he goes, which isn't great. This is like his base, right? I've learned that he does have a wave dash, so like that, which is good. Problem with that though is you see it drains his dodge meter. But this could be useful, you know, situationally useful. I'm not saying that Taunt Cancel Dashes are better, but I mean, you just if I can, yeah, do you see that speed he gets? Like, Iron Giant is not designed to move this quickly at all. I'm taunting. I'm fucking up because I'm a little difficult. Yeah, so he can go full burst, go across the stage if he wants. He can get high up. And yeah, he moves, you know, like much faster than he's, you know, was intentionally designed to be slow. So if you're an Iron Giant main, you know, probably want to look into this because he'll run away, get his scrap set up, whatever you want. Now for S+, and this was a last minute thing. I was gonna put Batman at the top of S. Just before, about an hour before I started recording this, I messed around with him, and I really think he's like right here. He gets so much speed out of this, covers so much distance. So once again, no, this character will use a hover to extend the distance of his Taunt Cancel Dash. This base one kind of goes like that, which is, I think, average. But if you hold his glide, see, like, he can go, the camera can't even catch up with him. He's vibrating because the game physics don't know what to do with his cape. You can set up battering pressure. You can, you know, throw a battering, go over here. Go into his combos, his down air that kills. You know, whatever you want. Use your imagination. I was gonna put him in S tier. I don't quite know a lot about Batman, personally. He's not one of my mains. But, you know, if you're someone who's, you know, really into using Batman, I'm sure you'll get some use out of this. Oh, and then you can do this funny thing. You can put down your smoke and just go like that. Just funny, honestly. It's probably good to just do it and then come out of your smoke. Element of surprise. And so finally, standing above the cast, originally the only S+ character, but he is going to be above Batman because his use of this tech is amazing. It makes him so much better. It makes him so fun to use. You know, Superman became my main when I discovered this tech. I was originally playing Jake the Dog, but I mean, first of all, he goes, you know, for like 55 units right here. And then you just have to do 2 to get to the end of the stage. Like that. He's kind of like Luigi has like the most obvious and clear wave dash. He's like the Luigi of the Taunt Cancel Dash. So if characters want to camp, you just purely run away. He can close the distance, you know. Go into his combo game. Throw out his armor. This is pretty good if you can kind of go in, absorb the hit, get a down B. Just make sure, like, if you're fighting a zoner and you're trying to do this, remember that you are not invincible the entire dash. You see he's white only for a little bit. I want to say he's probably only invincible for like 20 of these squares. Just about. I'll probably try to be more precise and put something on screen right now. I'm just gonna get into, like, you know, his specific uses for this. So one thing he can do, let's say, you know, someone keeps jumping in on you with their aerials and you're power armoring through it for like, you know, 4 or 5 times, and they finally grow a brain cell and they're like, all right, I'm not gonna run into this again. I'm gonna go away. You can charge this up, get your power armor, and dash out of it and pursue them as they're trying to escape. Well, I ran out of armor, but yeah, you can do that. You know, you can cancel off stage, get pretty far out there. Just make sure you don't die like this. At hypersense, like, you know, 110, where your moves like kind of send too far away to get follow-ups. You can do that silliness. You can up B out of it at any point. See that? You got like behind Shaggy and up beat him. But yeah, I mean, it's just insane the potential this has for Superman, who's already a top 5 character in this game. You know, if you watch a Superman guide, they'll tell you to kind of scoot around on the ground like this. You know, it's good. I'm not saying it's not good. It's you know, it's probably situationally better than you know, doing this speedy dash. You can get, you know, small movements. But again, it does drain your dodge meter, and you know, you're not going to get your invincibility after a while. So you gotta watch out for that. And this tech definitely solves that problem, because you're gonna use about, let me try to count, you know, like 5 or 6 dashes to get up to them, and this just takes 1. You know, I personally do have to get like my fundamental movement down a little bit better with his dashes and his, you know, I'm not actually great at that. But I'm gonna try to work on that and try to mix. If you can, like, let's see if I can show it for a second. Like, you can mix this in with his other, you know, movement options, however you want. Really, I mean, it's just so much you could do. But yeah, I'm gonna just show one more thing with the TCD before I end the video, before I end the tier list. Say you're on this, you know, god-awful stage, and it's in this sorry state where, you know, all the platforms are down. Superman just does not give a... He can go over here, he can dash across, you know, dash to the middle, do another one, get over here. I am a little bit better than this at doing it. I'm just a little distracted with trying to talk, but you see that, and actually most of the cast can do something similar. Even like Tom and Jerry can like scoot across like this. There's another stage, Trophy's Edge, right? Where this, I think it works just as well there. See? Yeah. Tom will kind of hit the edge and then do a little hop to get up. But, you know, the B tier characters can do it too. The B tier characters, I think, will clear it. Yeah, see? So that's good. If you get a little annoyed at these little gaps in the stages, hopefully when ranked comes out, we won't have to deal with these weird nonsense stages. But yeah, I guess in conclusion, you know, if you main Superman, you main Batman, you know, definitely pick this up. Because it really opens up their game and, you know, different possibilities. S tier 2, you know, if you main one of these three characters, I'd say look into it. See what you can get out of it. A tier, maybe not Rain Dog, definitely Steven would probably want to learn how to do this. B plus Harley, I think it's just a little bit better than the B tier characters. I've shown a few different things the B tier characters can do with this. Basically just a short range burst option to get a combo started, maybe get a kill if you have a strong move, a strong aerial. And, you know, C and D tier, I don't play these characters, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe one of them belongs in like B tier because they get some good use out of it. You know, not to say that these are bad characters, right? This is not a tier list to say like these are the best characters in the game and these are the worst. It's just to show you who's the best at using this tech, the Taunt Cancel Dash. But yeah, I hope it doesn't get patched out. It's really fun, and this game is very aerial based. I prefer, you know, more grounded options. It's just something just my preference when I play these games. It's not really an intended movement mechanic, so it could potentially get patched. I have some theories on how it works. I think what's going on is it's taking the momentum. When you dash jump, you keep your momentum and you go vertically, and so all that's happening is the taunt is keeping you low to the ground. So instead of vertically keeping your momentum, you go horizontally like that. So, you know, it's fine. I mean, Superman, it's really good on him, but don't patch it. I didn't really like this game that much until I figured this out, and then I'm like, okay, this is kind of fun. Anyways, you know, I won't ramble anymore. If you found this video useful, please leave a like. It really helps. Subscribe. I'm going to be, you know, posting more videos. A comment seemed to help the most. My last video wasn't doing great, and then I got my friends to go over and add some comments, just whatever, and the views shot up after that. So, you know, share it around. This is not really a tutorial. If you want a tutorial, my last video is the one you want to watch. For that, it'll show you how to do it. and kind of explain it a little bit more. But that's all for now. Thank you for watching.